Welcome to Happy Storytime for Kids, a place where magical adventures come to life. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new story. The worsted doll, Good Mother Munster, and her husband Jacob had 5 daughters, whom they loved dearly. Yet they often dreamed of having a son. Jacob, a skilled doll maker, imagined how a son could help him in his shop, though he would never trade any of his daughters. Somehow the stork never came, and the 5 daughters grew up without a brother. One busy December day, Jacob rushed from his shop, excitement in his voice. A customer wanted 24 worsted dolls shipped across the sea in time for Christmas. Jacob had never made worsted dolls and worried he could not meet the order. But Mother Munster, calm and confident, suggested that she and the daughters knit the dolls themselves, half boys, half girls. For days the women worked, weaving each stitch with care and love. When Mother Munster knitted the last boy doll, she thought of how much she would miss him once he left. She added extra length and width, imagining a doll that could walk, talk, and even run. Unbeknownst to her, she had knitted all her wishes into the boy doll, and he was quietly aware of his extraordinary abilities. He kept them secret, wanting to be chosen by a child and see the world beyond the shop. The long journey across the ocean was tiring for the doll. Packed in a large trunk with the other dolls, Theodore, his name already known to him in his thoughts, waited patiently. Finally, the trunk was opened in a bustling store, and he was placed in a window among many toys. The other dolls remained silent, and so did he, careful not to draw attention. One day, a little girl entered the store and was immediately drawn to the boy doll. "I hope this boy doll is for me," she exclaimed. Theodore silently hoped the same, eager for conversation and companionship. The doll was chosen and taken to the girl's home, where he was introduced to a family of dolls, a distinguished French doll named Rosamond as his wife, and many smaller dolls as his children. Theodore suddenly had a great responsibility to guide, protect, and care for his new family. The children giggled at his stiff movements, and Rosamond looked down on him, unimpressed. At first, Theodore felt overwhelmed, missing the warmth and guidance of Mother Munster. But he quickly realized that he must establish order if he was to be respected. He divided the children into groups, set rules, and spoke with authority. "Edame Sally Freda, you will behave, or you will be punished. Maud Coradora Ida, the same goes for you," he said sternly. The children's laughter subsided, and even Rosamond noticed his commanding presence. Mealtimes were organized, manners improved, and the doll household began to run smoothly. Yet Theodore could not forget Mother Munster, the loving creator who had given him life and care. He often longed to return to Germany, to the warm home where he had been knitted with love. One day, the family prepared for a long trip, packing suitcases and preparing for travel. Theodore saw an opportunity. He quietly crawled into his suitcase, hiding among folds of clothing, determined to return to Mother Munster. When the suitcases were opened later at a hotel, the little girl discovered him. She was delighted but unaware of his plan. Theodore waited until she left the room, then quietly made his way to Mother Munster's home. Upon arrival, Mother Munster was overjoyed. Well, it's my boy," she exclaimed, holding him tightly. Jacob smiled too, taking Theodore's hand. They were finally reunited, and Theodore felt the warmth of a loving home he had longed for during his adventures. He had seen the world, experienced responsibility, and fulfilled his duties as a father and husband. Yet he could finally live happily and peacefully, free from the burdens of the doll family he had once led. Theodore often dreamt of the children he had guided, whispering their names softly in his sleep. Yet he always woke with a smile, content in the knowledge that he was home, surrounded by the love of Good Mother Munster and Jacob. His journey had taught him about responsibility, love, and the joys of returning to where he truly belonged. And so, Theodore, the magical worsted doll, lived happily ever after, cherished and cared for, a true son to those who loved him most. Thanks for listening to today's story. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Happy Storytime for Kids for more fun stories.